And good day, everyone. This is my on-the-job training report presented by Gabriel Angelo C. Batalier. And this presentation is requirement for our course Bachelor of Science in Electronics Engineering. And we are designated in the company code Sharp Philippines Corporation, located in Kilometer 23, West Service Road, South Superhighway, Alabang, Muntinlupa City. And this is the official logo of Sharp Corporation Philippines. And let's talk about a brief background regarding the company. Sharp Philippines Corporation, founded in 1912 by Tokuji Hayakawa, and started as a small metal workshop in Tokyo. And the company's name originated from its groundbreaking invention in 1915, the mechanical pencil called Ever-Ready Sharp Pencil. This early success allowed Sharp to lay a solid foundation for future innovations. And in 1923, the Great Kanto earthquake destroyed the original factory from Hayakawa, and eventually they moved to Osaka, where Sharp transitioned into the electronics market with Japan's first crystal radio set in 1925. And after this event, it marks the beginning of Sharp's long history of technological advancement. And let me introduce to you about the to Customer Satisfaction Department, or CSD. And the primary role is to ensure that the company's consumers consistently have positive experiences with its products and services. And it is primarily responsible for gathering and analyzing customer feedback, addressing concerns and complaints, and implementing strategies to enhance the overall customer experience. And as well, and the CSD also ensures that their needs and expectations are not only met but often exceeded. And it fosters strong relationship and building long-term brand loyalty. And this picture is taken during the first week of my on-gated training, and we uh, we are introduced to different sections of the company, including the warehouse, the production area, repair room, and etc. And as you can see in this picture, these are the official uniform of the production and RMW of the employees in the production area, or and even in the warehouse. Next slide is it shows the repair room of Sharp Philippines, and as you can see, a washing machine was being repaired by the skilled technician from Sharp. And these areas specialize where the equipment and machinery are maintained and repaired. And when I was um, in this part of the company, um, the experience gave me a first-hand look at how technical issues are resolved, and highlighted the importance of keeping equipment in good condition to prevent downtime and ensure everything runs smoothly. Next is the production area of the Sharp. It is the heart of the company's operation. In this area, we can witness the LCD assembly, washing machine assembly, and even the aircon being repaired and manufactured. And the parts from international is being assembled here, especially the panel and the televisions. And this part of the tour was particularly enlightening, as it showcased the meticulous attention to detail and coordination required to produce high quality products. Next is the call center area. This area serves as the critical front line for customer interaction because it is in this area we accept the we answered some calls and queries and even questions of the customers that regarding their appliances, and they also complain about the warranty and out warranty of the appliances they have in this department. Next is my role in the call center area, and my main job was to handle customer inquiries and assist with their concern. I answered phone calls from customers who had questions or needed help with their appliances. And sometimes I provided them with information, resolved their issues, and made sure their requests were properly recorded. And upon um, coming through in this department, it helped me develop strong communicational skills and learn to how to manage different customers and some situations effectively. Next is the control center area. It plays a pivotal role in the back-end operation of the customer service process. And after the call center and all the details and information that is made by the service request form from the from the call center will be transferred to control center area, and we are responsible for encoding the data related to service requests and in the control center area. These requests will be edited, and um, the information regarding the equipment number, billing, and tracking of the request, and as well as the parts needed, is all the responsibility of the control center area. And my main role in this area is to encode data into simple as possible or SAP via Sharp online system, and this include the entering of information for S0147 and S0145 accurately. And I made sure that all the details were correctly inputted because a little mistake may lead to major problem regarding to the customer and the company's ends. And this role required careful attention to detail and a good understanding of how to handle data accurately. Next is the in-house repair station, and it was consist of skilled technicians who are responsible for the repair and maintenance of appliances and other products brought to the station. And the technicians diagnose the issue, and we are assisting them in repairing the appliances that were brought by customer in Sharp. And as you can see in this picture, I was doing a replacement of drain motor because the customer's complaint is that it their washing machine creates a loud noise that is uncomfortable to hear, and it also affect the performance of their appliances. And and I was doing a replacement of a rusty drain motor for a new one in order for the problem to be solved. And after the replacement, um, the products and their washing machine is function is normally and stable back at it. So, and my main job in this area is I work with technicians to fix and maintain various appliances. I help diagnose problems with equipment such as TVs, microwaves, and washing machines, and electric parts. My tasks include assisting with repairs, replacing faulty parts, and making sure the appliances were functioning properly before they were returned to the customers. This hands-on work gave me practical experience in technical repairs and maintenance. Next is the engineering problem that I encountered in the company, and this is my problem statement. The customer support is changing quickly due to new digital technologies and rising customer expectations. Today, customers want fast, personalized help across various communication channels like email, social media, and chat apps. Traditional support systems which rely on human agents often struggle to keep up with high volume of inquiries, leading to longer wait time and inconsistent service. And additionally, handling repetitive questions can be tiring and lead to high employee turnover, increasing costs for training and recruitment. To address these challenges, companies are turning to advanced technologies like artificial intelligence or AI and machine learning or ML. These tools can automate routine tasks or offer smart responses and predict customer needs, helping to reduce wait time, cut costs, and improve overall service quality. And my primary objective in dealing with this problem is to explore the challenges associated with managing large volumes of customer inquiries using traditional support methods, to evaluate the potential of automated response system to improve the efficiency, accuracy, and customer satisfaction in handling queries. Next is to identify and address technical operation challenges in implementing an automated response system. Next is to propose a scalable and robust solution that integrates seamlessly with existing customer service infrastructure. Next is the significance of this study. This study is significant as it addresses a critical issues in customer service management. By implementing an automated response system, and the companies can significantly reduce response time. And this not only enhances customer satisfaction, but also allows human agents to focus on more complex tasks and improving overall service efficiency. Next is the possible solution to the engineering problem. In order to address this challenge of understanding diverse languages and expressions, and a combination of advanced NLP techniques and machine learning models can be employed. And we should use the pre-trained language models such as those based on transformer architecture can provide a strong foundation for understanding and generating human-like responses. And the model can be fine-tuned or can be edited depending on your specific data sets that include various languages and dialects, ensuring that they are well equipped to handle linguistic diversity of the customer base, since the Philippines is equipped with several languages and dialects across the country. So being flexible of this machine learning method or models is crucial for this problem. Next, for our conclusion, the ROJT program has effectively met its objectives, providing a comprehensive foundation in both the customer support and technical repair skills. And our communication skills and even our hands-on skills are being developed in this company. Over the course of the training, significant strides were made in understanding and executing customer service processes, and we successfully mastered the SAP, which is the simple as possible, and coding and gaining hands-on experience in repairing various appliances in the in-house repair area, and that would be all. And thank you for hearing me. for listening me in this presentation. And that will be all. Thank you.